Second year BTech students, we'll welcome you all after a long break of 4 months. At the outset, I congratulate you for the successful completion of your first year course. We have conducted the exams very successfully, and also you have taken more than 99% of you have taken the examinations. Definitely you are going to have a very good result, and the results would be announced within a week or so. I once again welcome you all uh, to the classes, to the online classes. So now you are entering into the real engineering course. First year, all through, you have studied the basics of physics, mathematics, and chemistry, apart from some electrical and electronics basic engineering. But now you are entering into the departments, your respective departments. That is, computer science people will go to the computer science department, EC people will go to the EC department, and you are going to the respective departments. And the departments, your HOD, your head of the department, and other senior members will talk to you after this, and also show you the facilities of the laboratories and other facilities, and also introduce themselves. Every faculty member introduce himself or herself. So you go through their instructions carefully, and follow their instructions very carefully in the next 1 month or 1.5 months. Now, from the 13th August, from today onwards, you are going to have online courses, online instruction. So this online instruction might be you have experienced it before the examinations through Zoom. May not be, for some students it is interesting, for other students it is not that interesting, we know it pretty well. At that time, that was the only technology available for you. Now, we have prepared a very attractive content with all illustrations, with all examples, and with all explanations, very attractively. And I am sure from tomorrow onwards, you are going to have these online classes in a very, very effective way. So you are requested to follow these online classes very carefully. In fact, these online classes, the content is sometimes more attractive than your classroom itself. Yes, in the classroom, only they use the blackboard and chalk piece. At times, very few times, they use the PPTs. Now, it is the content. The content is provided with PPTs, with examples, and also with explanations. Sometimes with great illustration for your easy understanding. So try to follow it very carefully every day and do it. And now, as you are entering into the engineering courses, so you have to develop altogether a different attitude towards the engineering course. The attitude would be now, so far up to +2, that is up to intermediate or school, and also to some extent in the first year, you are very much bothered about the memorization of the content and reproduction in the examinations. From now onwards, you have to be very creative. You have to you have to have a totally different approach. That is the engineering approach. Every point you should understand. Not only that, every skill you should understand, and also every practical approach also. After coming to the college, you will have the laboratories and all that. But for the basics of those laboratories, now you are going to have it through online. So from now onwards, from second year onwards, you will have a different approach towards the content. That is not only understanding a fit, you have to be able to apply the different concepts on different occasions for different instruments, different experiments, and different, social problems and research problems. This is the approach you have to make out from the second year onwards. Apart from this, so apart from the regular course, yes, it is, you have to do 2-3 things for the very good job to land in a very, with high profile jobs. The things what you can do it from right now is you can have, you can go through the uh, some of the online courses from NPTEL and also Coursera. So if apart from your BTech degree, if by the end of the final year, if you have 5-6 extra courses, you will be absorbed very easily. You will get the placement very easily. And also the placement and the job is at a high profile. If you work on the programming skills right from the beginning, you will be the first 100 or first 1,000 at the global ranking in hackathon and other things. You may be absorbed in the high with high profile companies like Google with the payment of 30-40 lakhs per year, something like that. So what I request you, my dear students, so yes, follow the instructions of your teacher. Right now, they are going to tell you something after the introduction, and follow. Know the. Have the clarity on the different courses what you are going to study for this semester and the next semester, and then try to acquaint yourselves with the laboratory facilities and other facilities. And apart from this, try to these online courses would be conducted 4 hours every day from 9:30 to 3 hours, 9:30 to 12:30. So you will have a lot of time after that for the reading of these courses, and also you can have register some other courses through online and cover those courses also to equip in a better form. So this is how we have to proceed in the next year, for the next year. And then, you may ask, or your parents may ask some of the questions, like why everybody, all the other institutions are not started, why you are starting so early? Because it would be a great advantage. You know pretty well that many universities, many colleges, JNTU colleges also not conducted the examination so far. They do not know, the students do not know their fate, what will happen after 1 or 2 months, when they will conduct the examinations, when the results will come out. But you have completed all those things. That is the first aspect. The second aspect is the government, JNT University also have given instruction to the colleges to start the classes from 17th of August. And those classes, normally those colleges will start use only Zoom technology, explaining uh, through Zoom. But we are using a very high-end technology, in creating the content in a very attractive form, and this would be advantage. The other advantage is from second year onwards, there are drives from many companies. From second year end onwards, and also especially third year, by the time you come to the third year, there are companies drives, not in the fourth year as in the previous years. From the second year end or third year onwards, there are drives. So to be selected in different for different jobs and to have the placements readily, better to be in the advantageous situation. By the time you should complete the course, you should acquire the skills, and you should be ready to get the placement by the end of the second year or by the time you enter into the third year. So that is the very purpose we are starting the course very early and also in a very effective way. Try to make use of it. I am sure some of the courses would be more attractive than the regular classroom teaching. Of course, after 1.5 months or 2 months, when the government removes this lockdown, definitely you are going to come to the campus and apart from the theory, you are going to perform the lab experiments. More than that, you will interact with your friends, teachers, and everybody. We welcome you all after a long break of 4 months. I know that it takes some time to come to the real mode of learning. Yes, it takes some time because there was a big break where you are very busy with the TVs, WhatsApps, and also some of you must be fear of the corona and all that. So with all these things, last 4 months you have spent it, apart from writing the examinations very successfully. I welcome you all after a long break. At the outset, I congratulate you for the successful completion of the second year course. And ours is the only institution in this region conducted very systematically the examinations. The JNTU people and all the many other universities students are waiting in a very ambiguous situation when they do not know when the exams would be conducted, how the exams would be conducted, when the results would be announced. All those things, they are in a great confusion. Without any confusion, you have taken the examinations, you have written it very confidently, and 99% of the students have attended the examination and made it a great success. Now we are going to start the classes for this year 2020 from today onwards, that is 13th August today onwards. And I request you, all of you, to register the courses as early as possible. And follow the instructions of your teachers. So you will be provided with so far you have experienced the online classes through Zoom technology only. Now we are trying to upgrade the technology and make it more attractive with more number of examples, more number of illustrations, like a virtual teaching. So, Zoom technology allows us only indirect teaching. If the content is visible on the screen, teacher is not visible. If the teacher is visible on the screen, content is not visible. That is the kind of thing in the Zoom technology. Now, as far as possible, for most of the courses, of course, for all the courses, it would be done after 10-15 days. Now, most of the courses are being done in a very attractive way, using the smart boards and higher cameras with high technology. And it would be very interesting for you, and try to go through this very seriously. And you will have a lot of time for your preparation also. There would be only 3 to 4 hours instruction every day. The rest of the time, around 6-7 hours, is very much available. There is no travel, there is no chit chat, there is no other disturbances. You will have another 6-7 hours time for your preparation. So try to listen to these classes very carefully, and if you have any doubts, ask your teacher immediately or after a day or so, because every teacher will give you their email addresses and also phone numbers. You can clarify your doubts very much. And yes, now because being in the third year, already I think you are in the CRT preparation. From now onwards, you have to prepare yourselves for the placements, apart from the regular instruction, apart from the completion of your course as per the curriculum. You have to gear up yourselves for the preparation for the placements, for your jobs. So So every day, 1 hour or 1.5 hours would be allotted to teach you about the programming skills and also other aspects required for the placements. Try to be attentive for those things also. By the end of this year, by the end of third year, unlike in previous years, most of your placements would be completed. But only thing is you must be ready with your preparation. You should be good in your content. I mean, if you good in your course curriculum, and also good in other aspects like programming skills, attitudes, and other aspects also. So this is a very crucial year for all of you. Don't waste your time just like that, and you make use of you are in the most advantageous situation compared to many universities, compared to many other colleges. You have already completed the courses, completed the examinations, everything. You are with a clear mind, with a clear map. Only thing, you have to have a clear roadmap to be successful in the placements. Placements, so though the entire thing is in the lockdown, companies are conducting drives through online, and that too for the third year students. So by the end of third year, by the end of this semester, you must be ready for the placements. Again, I am telling you, one side with your engineering knowledge, the other side the development of attitude and other things. So you must be ready for both the things, develop my attitudes, resume writing, and the communication skills. All these things are also necessary apart from your engineering knowledge and the marks. So try to be ready with these things, and you'll have the advantage, great advantage compared to other colleges also. Might be, I know your problem. So because you are totally in a different mood from the last 4 months, so it takes some time to get into this track. So it may take 3-4 days for some people, maybe 6-7 days for some other people to come to the learning mode. Try to come as early as possible to the learning mode, and don't miss any class. And not only listening of it, try to make a note of every explanation what the teachers are telling it to you. Try to complete, because you have ample time after 3-4 hours teaching. So complete the work on the same day, so that you will have any burden or any pressure like like in previous years. So this is one thing. Second thing is be ready for placements, attending to the CRT program and other things. And third aspect is try to complete at least 2-3 online courses also, either from Coursera or from NPTEL classes, so that it adds value to your certificates when you are appearing for placements. So that adds real beauty for your placements. So this is how we have to make it. And I hope you understand the very spirit of the institute and spirit of your faculty members. And it is only, the whole thing is to give a lot of advantage to you towards the placements and also the completion of the course. So wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you. So for final year students, I welcome you all to the final year, last year of your course, to the institution after a big break of 4 months. At the outset, I really congratulate you for the successful completion of your course, successful completion of your exams till third year. Yes, you have done it extremely. You are in a extremely an advantageous position by now, because all of you are aware that your friends, that your counterparts who are in other colleges or other universities, they have not conducted the examinations. They are not, naturally, the results are not known, and they are in a lot of confusion status. That is, when the exams are going to be held, don't know. When the results will be announced, don't know. How the exams are going to be conducted, do not know. So this is the status in many other institutions and many other universities also. Unlike that, you have very comfortably completed your courses and the examinations, and the results are also going to be announced soon, that is in a week or 10 days. Yes. Now you are in the final year, you have to be you have to take a totally different mood, different approach. The thing in the final year, on one side, you have to complete the course. That is the first thing. And for the completion of the courses, the difference between the previous years and this year is there may not be internships because many companies are not open. So we do not know when they open. If they open by the end of the first semester, that is by December, okay, we can try for internships. Otherwise, if it is extended, it may not be possible. At that moment, you have to cover both the first semester and second semester courses also. That is one issue, one side. The second side of preparation is you have to prepare yourselves for your placements, for your jobs. And otherwise, the whole thing is, again, like others, you will also be in confusion. So the companies are very much conducting drives through online. So you must be geared up for that. That may start in the first semester and goes up to the second semester, midway second semester. So by the end of the first semester, you have to complete one side, you have to work for the course, the other side, you have to work for your placements. For the placements, all of you are aware that you should attend to the CRT program. Not only attending to the CRT program, you have to work, have lots of exercise to develop the programming skills apart from the other skills. So for the placements, other important aspect for you all, yes, especially for those students who are in the final year, is the development of positive attitude. So, yes, in the placement drives, they test your knowledge through written test online, maybe. So, but the basic thing, most important thing is your interview, HR round. HR round, the main component is they assess your attitude. What attitude you are working with. What is your attitude towards yourselves? What is your attitude towards your teachers? What is your attitude towards the institution? What is your attitude towards the parents and society at large? This is what is going to be assessed. If you are very good, 99% or 90% in academics with good percentages, qualified in written test also conducted by the companies, if you are not good in your attitudes, then there is no possibility of getting a placement. Yes, this we have seen in many cases in previous years. They are very good students, their marks are very good, and they are doing extremely well in the examinations, but when their attitudes are not right, so they may miss the opportunity. Attitudes cannot be developed on the day of interview. Attitudes need to be developed from one phase to another. You should always approach a positive attitude towards others, positive attitude towards work, positive attitudes towards the whole society. So this is the kind of attitude you need to develop. Yes, about a day back, a few students especially from computer science, make a note of it and given a request letter to this institute about the fees or payment of fees, something like that. But okay, it means you have not understood the very attitude of the institution, very philosophy of the institution. very approach of the institution. This institution always encourage the students, especially encourage the bright students. So you know pretty well, this is the only institution giving huge scholarships to the tune of 17 crores. And yes, in our institution, so this is the yes, we always support the student for any late payment or delay payment or any other thing, this, that, and all that. We are always support the student. So it means you didn't understand the very basic philosophy of the institutions or an approach of the institution. So it's not, I don't say it is bad to request something, but the approach, attitude need to be good. So we are not, definitely we are not enemies. So maybe in any other college or any other institution, there is a huge gap between the administration and the students. Students hardly talk to the administration, and very rarely they approach to the administration for anything. But our approach is totally different. I am approachable to any student, and my doors are open to any student. In the same way, the whole administration is open to any student to help them out. So this is, I think, in the last 3 years, you must have seen this, you must have observed this. This is the very approach of the institution. We are not two parties. You are one party, I am other party. We are all together. We should grow together. We should see the light together. We should get the benefits together. So if you are doing well, I'll be happy. Institution also happy. So that is the way you should develop the attitudes. In the same way, though maybe you are good, very excellent, got good marks and all that. If your attitude is not right, even towards your friends, even towards your parents or society at large. So always the people are in the newspapers or everywhere. So these people are bad, this is bad, that is bad, this is the way. If you digest the same thing in developing your attitude, unconsciously, you spell out the same thing during the interviews. That's not good for you. Not at all good for you. If you have any particular student or particular group of students have difficulty, you can always approach, resolve the issue, and we are very much here to support you all through. So, yes, I request you, not this is a small thing, I request you all, final year students, be prepared, and you are no more a student, you are going to be a matured fellow. You are going to be an employee in some other company. You are going to be a big worker, a very professional man in some company. So now there should be a change from your attitude of second year to final year when you come to the final year. So that is the major thing the companies will measure you when they are absorbing you. So yes, so what the company looks at you is, maybe you are intelligent. If you don't approach your next man at the work, they don't want you. If you are critical about their company, they don't want you. If they are not doing the work with passion, they don't want you. You have to love everything. You have to love the people around. You have to love your own institution. You have to love your own company. You have to love people around you. So this is how you have to develop the attitude. That is very, very important. So not that when you are asking something, yes, we can always do that after reopening of this and all that. In the development of their attitude. That is how we felt bad of it. Not that you are requesting something, we can do other thing and all that. This is always, we have extended the time for the payment, and we have given lots of concessions if somebody is doing well. We have given lots of scholarships if somebody is doing well. All these things are the basic philosophy of the institution. Basically, we are not different parties. We are all together, should grow. I should have, our faculty should have a love for you. for your growth, for your development. And at the same time, you should have a respect for your faculty, for the institution, and for the whole administration. Then only we'll grow together. So it's like any other institution. Yes, these students, because some students are making mistakes, so these students are bad. If I feel like that, I am not doing well. Like any other institution, if you are feeling that they are teaching us only by the payment of the tuition fees, this, that, and all that, if you feel like that, you are also not right. There should be beyond that and above this. So we all of us should love you and love your development, love your progress. And you should also respect the institution, respect the faculty members, respect the whole administration. More than that, respect the systems. Yes. So, yes, somebody has asked some reduction of fees, something. If the government of India proposes, because our university is, is monitored by the government of India, HRD ministry uses and all that. If they make that kind of decision, we are also very much ready. And perhaps being matured people, you must have realized one thing. So we are maintaining all the staff members on the campus. In fact, you do not, whether you know it or not, when many people are in their rooms, closed rooms, and not working anything, all your faculty are working day in and day out for the conduct of examination, also for the development of the digital content and all that. All the faculty members are coming to the campus. So naturally, we have to pay the salaries. We need some money for that. So only thing might be, I am not disagreeing with you that you must be being in Corona, you must be facing some financial problems, some issues, and revenues must have fallen down. All these things might be there. So we have to accommodate one another. We have to understand one another and come out with a solution. Not something like complaining, not something like asking like a very immature student. So my botheration very much is there. This can be resolved any time after coming over to the college, to the campus. Well, let us meet. As I told you, I am telling you again, we are not enemies. We are friends. We are philosophers. We are teachers. We are not two different parties. So it can be resolved at any time after coming over here. But now, so I request you once again, develop the right attitudes. Might be your parents are helpless in giving you money for your regular expenditure. You have to understand their difficulty. Might be some of you are suffering from some other problem. You have to understand with a lot of sympathy. So this is the kind of approach, attitude you have to develop, useful. Then only you will be selected, you will have real placements, you will have big jobs like in previous batches. This will happen. So once again I conclude, yes, you will have a, for the, apart from the second year and third years, above these two second year and third year batches, you will have greater responsibility in the fourth year. One side you have to complete all the courses. The second side you have to undergo the CRT training, be very good in your programming skills, and also better to complete another one or two online courses, NPTEL courses or Coursera courses. And more than this, for your interviews, to fare it successfully, develop a right attitude, develop a positive attitude. Otherwise, having so many, so high marks and with good academic progress, sometimes you may face the disappointment. So I think you understand, all of you understand very positively No, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to tell you the reality. I'm thinking of your progress, thinking of your development. Not that any other management thing. No, I'm not thinking of the money or profit or something. For your information, we are not having any surplus of this institution. We are spending almost 95% of it towards the salaries and other expenses. Because you are matured people, I'm telling you. Yeah, might be some of you are thinking like that. So it is with the passion, it is with commitment, it is with the love for the society. We are doing all these things. As such, maybe in future we may have maybe big surplus, but as such, we are spending more than 95% of the revenues, mostly towards the payment of salaries. So anyway, because I feel that you are matured people. I feel you are unlike a regular student. So you are going to have jobs very soon. So yeah, I am adding some maturity. How this institution is running? What is the temper of this institution? Philosophy of this institution? So I hope I wish that you understand with all positive spirits and attend. I request you to attend the classes very regularly and complete the course on the same day because you will have ample time. Classes will be conducted 3 to 4 hours daily. So you will have another 6-7 hours. So try to make use of it, not only completion of the course and also have completion of online courses also to add value to your certificates. So I wish that you understand all these things with good spirits. Wish you all the best. Wish you good luck. Thank you. చిన్న విన్నపం, మీరు ఇప్పుడు కరోనాలో ఉన్నారు. కరోనాలో ఉండి చాలా భయపడతా కూడా ఉండి ఉంటారు. సో దయచేసి అట్లా భయపడబాకండి. కరోనా చాలామందికి వస్తుంది, మనకు రెసిస్టెన్స్ వస్తుంది, అది పోతుంది కూడా. అంటే మీకు అనుకోవచ్చు కరోనా సమయంలో వీళ్ళు క్లాసులు మొదలు పెట్టారేంటి అని. సో కరోనా సమయంలో చేయాల్సింది బాగా మంచి ఆహారం తీసుకోవటం, కొంచెం ఎక్సర్సైజు, దాంతోపాటు కొంచెం పని చేస్తూ ఉంటే ఇమ్యూనిటీ లెవెల్ బాగా పెరుగుతుంది. అంతేగాని మనం భయపడి డార్క్ రూమ్లో ఉంటే కనుక ఆ భయంతో ఏమవుతుంది అంటే మన ఎండోక్రైన్ సిస్టమ్ అంతా ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ అయిపోతుంది. ఎడ్రినల్ గ్లాండ్స్ అన్నీ సరైన సెక్రీషన్స్ ఇవ్వవు. దాంతో మనకు తిన్న అన్నం సరిగ్గా అరగదు. దాంతో ఎనర్జీ తగ్గుద్ది. దాంతోపాటు ఇమ్యూనిటీ తగ్గుద్ది, అంటే రోగ నిరోధక శక్తి తగ్గుద్ది. కాబట్టి ఈ క్లాసులు మొదలుపెట్టడం, వాళ్ళు వినటం, దాని మీద వర్క్ చేయటం, ఇదంతా వాళ్ళకి ఇమ్యూనిటీ పెరగటానికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. కానీ అది దాని గురించి భయపడాల్సిన అవసరం ఏమాత్రం లేదు, పెద్దవాళ్ళకు కూడా. సో మీరు మంచి ఆహారం తీసుకొని కొంచెం ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే కనుక చాలా ఈ కరోనా నిరోధించవచ్చు. కరోనా నిరోధించడానికి ఇప్పుడు మెడిసిన్లు ఏమి లేవు. ఇప్పుడు ఏదో మామూలుగా వేస్తున్నారు కానీ రెగ్యులర్గా ప్రూవ్డ్ మెడిసిన్స్ ఏం లేవు. కరోనా నిరోధించడానికి, కరోనాని గురించి ఫైట్ చేయడానికి మన బాడీయే ఫైట్ చేయాలి. మెడిసిన్స్ ఫైట్ చేయవు, మన బాడీయే ఫైట్ చేయాలి. కాబట్టి ఆ బాడీని అట్లా ఇమ్యూనిటీ బాగుండేటట్లు చేసుకుంటే మంచిది. ఇమ్యూనిటీ బాగుండటానికి ఆహారంతో పాటు కొంత పని చేస్తుంటే కూడా మంచిగా అవుతుంది. కాబట్టి క్లాసులు మొదలుపెట్టారని మీరు ఆందోళన పడక్కర్లేదు, మంచిగా జరుగుతుందని విన్నపం. రెండవది, మీకు ఈ కరోనా సమయంలో చాలా వ్యాపారము, చాలా ఆదాయాలు తగ్గి ఉంటాయి. మీ ఫీజులు కట్టడానికి కొద్దిగా ఇబ్బందిగా అవ్వచ్చు. కొద్దిగా పార్ట్ ఫీజు కట్టండి, మీ వెసులుబాటును బట్టి కట్టండి. లేని వాళ్ళు, ఉన్నవాళ్ళు కట్టేయచ్చు, ఎప్పుడైనా కట్టచ్చు. తర్వాత రీఓపెన్ చేసిన తర్వాత మిగతా ఫీజులు మీకు వెసులుబాటును బట్టి కట్టడానికి అవుతుంది. సో ఎప్పుడు ఈ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఎప్పుడు సమాజం యొక్క పరిస్థితిని అర్థం చేసుకునే ప్రవర్తిస్తుంది. కాబట్టి మీరు దీని గురించి ఆందోళన పడక్కర్లేదు. మీరు ముందు కోర్సులన్నీ ఏ కోర్సులు చేయబోతున్నారో ఆ కోర్సులు రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసుకోండి. క్లాసులు వినండి. క్లాసులు విని దాని మీద వర్క్ చేయండి. దాంతోపాటు కరోనా గురించి అసలు ఏమాత్రం భయపడొద్దు. కుర్రవాళ్ళు కాబట్టి అసలు మీకు రాదు. వచ్చినా మీరు తట్టుకుంటారు. ఏమీ కాదు. మీ పెద్దవాళ్ళు కూడా తల్లిదండ్రులకు కూడా వయసు పెరిగిన వాళ్ళకి కూడా ధైర్యంగా ఉంటే ఏమీ రాదు. ఎందుకని అంత గట్టిగా చెప్తున్నానంటే, మేము ఈ క్యాంపస్‌లో 1000 మంది పనిచేస్తున్నాం. 1000 మంది ఫ్యాకల్టీ పనిచేస్తున్నారు. టీచింగ్, నాన్ టీచింగ్ అందరూ కలిపి. సో, ఆ! గత 2 నెలల నుంచి కంటిన్యూయస్‌గా పనిచేస్తున్నాం. నా వయసు కూడా 69 ఏళ్ళు. ముందు నాకు రావాలి. సో, నా వయసు రీత్యా. కానీ మాకెవరికీ ఏమీ రాలేదు. మాక్సిమం 4, 5 వచ్చుండొచ్చు. ఇది చాలా తక్కువ. కాబట్టి మంచిగా పని చేస్తా ఉండి, మంచిగా ఆలోచిస్తా ఉండి, మంచిగా ఫుడ్ తీసుకుంటే ఏ కరోనా రాదు. భయపడకుండా ఉండాలని నా మనఃపూర్వకమైన విజ్ఞప్తి. థాంక్ యూ.